Hello everyone, my name is Debbie John Snyders and I'm from the Hopedale Presbyterian Church. I'm delighted to welcome children and families to our church school lessons and crafts. Our story today is Jesus Teaches About Salt and Light, which is adapted from Mission Bible class with images by Clip Art, Bible cartoons, and Sweet Publishing free Bible images. So we have a variety of coloring activities for you, and we have two crafts, and one is a salted artwork and the other is Be a Shining Light Candle. And then we also have a variety of other activities for you, including word searches, crosswords, and coded words. To access the templates, please contact the church. And now for our story about salt and light. So have you ever tried to draw in the dark? If we were trying to write a letter in the dark, we'd have a hard time of it. And I think we would be happy if someone turned the light on. In today's story, we're going to learn about a very important kind of light. So the story, Jesus teaching about salt and light. Many people wanted to hear Jesus speak. He went to the side of a hill and sat down so that everyone would gather around and listen. And then he began to tell them how they could follow God. He told them about heaven. He told them that they should be kind to other people, even if other people were not kind to them. He told them that they should help poor people and that they should not judge others. To help people understand something very important, Jesus told them a parable, which, if you remember, is a story that teaches something very important. Jesus looked at the people and said, "You are the salt of the earth. But if salt loses its saltiness, how can it be salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled by men." What do you think Jesus meant? Do you think he was saying that we are not human, but we are salt instead? Of course not. Jesus was saying something very important, but he was trying to make it simple to understand. He was using an example of salt. Do you like salt? What does food taste like when there's no salt in it? When salt is added to some foods, they taste much better. God put Christians in this world so that we could make the world better. Are you salt? Do you make this world better? We can make the world a better place by living a Christian life. After Jesus told the people the parable about the salt, he told them another parable. You are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven. What do you think Jesus meant when he said, "You are the light of the world"? Did he mean we are not human, but that we are light bulbs? Of course not. He was saying a parable to tell the people something very important. Many people in this world do not know about God. Jesus said that it is like they are in a very dark place. They need someone to give them some light so that they can see. When Christians obey God, then it is like a light is shining. People see Christians doing good things, and it makes them want to follow God. If we do good things, it's like our light is shining. If people never see us do or say good things, then it's like we are putting a big bowl over our light. No one can see a light under a bowl. Sometimes we get embarrassed or ashamed and we don't want people to know we are Christians. Has that ever happened to you? If we're ashamed to do good things, then it's like putting our light under a bowl. So let's all let our light shine this week. So we have many activities for you depending on your interest. You'll need to print the templates and you can contact the church to get those. There are several coloring pictures. I believe there are about 4. So all about either light, or there's another one about light. And light and salt. Oops, there we go. We also have 2 crafts. And the first craft is salted artwork. I haven't put the salt on here as yet. That'll make everything kind of shine. So what you'll need to do this craft is have a piece of construction paper and some things to color with, some glue, and some salt. So what you'll do is put at the top, preserve or keep God's word and flavor the earth. Put that up at the top. Then in the middle of the construction paper, draw a picture of a book, the Holy Bible. Then in the next would be a heart, and the next would be a picture of the earth. So draw them, color them, and then you'll want to get some glue and put it along some of the edges, just so you can outline and make things shine. Put the glue on, and then you can sprinkle some salt on so that it'll stick. When you're finished, you can kind of shake the excess salt off. If you want different colored salt, you can actually get some little sandwich bags, put a little bit of salt in a sandwich bag, put some coloring color in there, for baking color, to make different colors. Just put a little bit in and you can make different colors. But I think white is fine, and you can just make things look really bright on your picture. So there you go. And remember about flavoring the earth with salt. So our next craft is being a shining light. And so what you will need to do this craft is to get some different colors of construction paper. So black would be a good background, and then you'll need some blue, some yellow, some red, and you'll also need either a coffee filter or those little cupcake papers, and you'll need a plate and some scissors and some glue and something to write with. So first off, you can make, I didn't bring the plate over, but you can cut a paper plate in half, so you can make the bottom part of the candle and just make it the shape that you want. And you can cut the edge off the plate to make a little handle. Glue the plate pieces on the construction paper and write "Be a Shining Light." Also cut out a strip, a blue strip for the candle, and glue it on. Cut out the middle of the coffee filter and glue it on the top of the blue candle. And then you can cut out little strips of color, the red for the flame, cut it out, glue it on, cut some yellow out in the shape of a flame, a little smaller than the red, and glue it on. So there you have your picture for being a shining light. If you want to make a poster, you'll need to punch some holes at the top, and then cut some yarn and tie the yarn through the holes. So you will need a paper puncher to punch the holes. So there you have, be a shining light, and this will remind you about being a light in the world. So we have a number of other activities for you, and they include a number of word searches. We have some word searches. We have a crossword, another crossword for you, and also coded words. So the numbers correspond to some letters, and you can figure out what the words are. So it's kind of a detective game for all you detectives out there. So this week, remember to flavor the earth with God's word. Do good things and show your light to the world. You can make a difference by living a Christian life. Have a great week.